So the next Showdown of the Badlands deck I made is another off-meta deck, Hero Power Druid. This deck no longer exists. It fell off. Kind of like that Tendril Rogue that I made. But this deck was used after the Festival of Legends expansion came out, and then it didn't last long after that. But since Titans came out, there's some good cards for this deck that came out in Titans. So, Celestial Projectionist is a card that came out in Titans, and you could you get a copy of a card added to your hand, and then you could play it. But it only lasts on the turn you use this. So you play a free spirit or a Groovy Cat, you use the Projectionist on it, and then you replay the Groovy Cat or free spirit. So you can get your hero power. Some of the duels I had it up to like 7 attack, and it had like a bunch of armor as well. And then you could double that up with refresh your hero power. So one of the duels I did like 14 damage to my opponent's face. It gets even more insane if you Ignis and you get Wind Fury. Whew. We're talking insane damage. So Ignis's weapon, 3 attack, right? The 5 min is 3 attack. So let's say you have the 3 attack weapon, right, with Wind Fury, and you have 7 damage with your hero power, plus you refresh it with this, that's 14, and plus the 3 attack with Ignis's weapon, so that's 17, so 34 damage. Now it's unreliable because Ignis is a legendary, so you shouldn't rely on that strategy too much, but it's something you could do. And you could also take a 1 weapon as well, because it has 2 attack. Hell, 1 would probably be even better as well, so you could do that. The card I have in here to forge is, where's it at? Here it is, right here. Mechagnome Guide. That's the only forge card I have in this deck. It's the best forge card for this deck, because the other ones, this card I can't use because I don't have any choose 1 cards in this deck. This card could be good, but I feel like the Mechagnome's better. Mechagnome can get you more, like, spread the word. Could get you more rakes, you know. Cactus Constructs, you know, spells like that. So I think you could run this card in if you want to, but I think the Mechagnome's better. You guys can feel free to disagree. This card's not a bad card though. 3 mana 6/5 if you forge it with Rush. But I've never seen anybody play that card, so I just prefer this card. This card actually sees some play in like Blood Death Knight or whatever with Reno. I'm also running this card too because you can like destroy your own free spirit or Groovy Cat, and then this thing will resummon them and you can get their death rattle again. And then Starlight Whelp's awesome in this deck. This is like I hate to say it, it's like one of the best cards in this deck. You have like a free spirit or a Groovy Cat in your opening hand, you can get another copy of them. So that's pretty good. And that's it for the deck. Oh yeah, Unending Swarm as well, because to resummon your free spirits, your Groovy Cats, and it can summon other things too. So, pretty good card here. This deck is pretty good against mage, but bad against a lot of other decks. I didn't duel against Paladin. I would have liked to duel against Paladin to see how it did. I wanted to duel against Warrior too, to see how it did against Odin, but I only played against one Warrior and they like high rolled me to death. So I didn't get a. The dude drew perfectly. Like he could not have drew any better. But I wanted to get a long game against Warrior that didn't high roll and see if I could survive against Odin. Because you can get a lot of armor with this deck. And I just wanted to see if I could outlast Odin. But it didn't work out that way. Anyway, enjoy the duels of this deck, and I'll see you in the next deck that I make.
My sorcery will prevail.
Okay. Hopefully, I'm going to keep the Whelp and hopefully get like a Free Spirit or something in my hand. Yeah. Another copy of Miracle Salesman maybe, or this card. Miracle Salesman's like probably the best one drop ever made. Because it's 1 mana 2/2 of an upside.
One note solves any problem.
Like, there's not many 1-drops that have 2/2 in stats and have an upside. Ping yourself. That's what like he was about to do. I'd have been okay with that.
Candle butts lighter.
If I can get the best 2-drop in the game here against me.
An island lo-fi is on the
Eh. That's okay. Not the best 3-drop, or not the best 2-drop. I think How Defense kind of bad, right? Because I have too many cards. I think I'll just take this card. I think I coined the Whelp out there as well.
Just use more.
Go face here. Wow, Wild Grove. Seriously? Well, that's like the best card he could have gotten. Well, at least it dies. I don't think I'll protect there's no point in protecting that 1/1. Let's go face here. If it wasn't a mage, I'd protect it. I need to keep pressure on the mage. Oh, gonna kill that over killing the 1/1. I guess he could hero power it. Yeah. This is kind of like a damn aggro deck. I have freaking 12 damage right now that I could push.
Nature speaks through my tunes.
What do I get from this first? Oh, low order. Oh well. I'm not used to playing this deck. It's been a long time since I played this deck. I can push 10 damage next turn. You might want to do something else besides just that. Can't play that. You don't have enough mana. Does he have a coin? Hard to tell. I need my damn. I would duel so much better if I had Firestone. But it never works anymore. The deck tracker never works. You're dead. Oh, I actually made this deck a little bit better. I changed the deck like quite a bit. I think this is the final product. Like I changed this so many times. Like I've changed this deck like four or five times already. Let me say that again actually, because it like cuts off for some reason every time I hit like select an opponent, or every time I hit play, it like my microphone like stops working for some reason. But what I was saying was, I tried like 5 different versions of this deck. I think this is the version I'm sticking with. I had one game where I just got into and I was 1 off, man. And then the priest, of course, turns it around because they're playing priest. Annoying. Can't stand games like that. Or it's like the priest steals the game from you. Feels really bad.
One dose solves any problem. Bask in my radiance.
Nature speaks through my tunes.
Just use more.
A smidge of this, a pinch of that.
Gotta figure out what he's gonna pick here.
Yes, that's the one.
He has 2 mana bolts in hand, which you could use to kill that thing. Defile, seriously? Oh, it doesn't clear though. He has to use the hero power.
Whoopsie.
Hero power is going to be 3 attack. Turn 6 we could play the Unending Swarm.
We've created a temporal anomaly.
Here for the tour?
2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 damage. Okay, that'll pump my hero power up by 2 more attack.
I have a song in my heart.
You're dead. There we go. Oof. That was the last game I needed. This deck, I had so many games where I got my opponent down to 1. Like, you would have no idea how close I came to lethal, like, so many times, and it just fell short.
Versus Mage!
Oh, mage should be actually a decent matchup for this deck if I can get free spirit. If I can get enough armor, I can survive their Sif. I think I full mulligan for free spirit. Okay, that card's good too. The Pixie can draw the free spirit, hopefully. Hopefully it draws free spirit and not Groovy Cat. I think it draws free spirit.
I see you brought I see you brought guests.
I should be alright in this matchup. I do have to worry about the Titan card, but cross that bridge when I get there.
Nature speaks through my tunes.
Damn, that sucks. That's the worst one.
Bask in my radiance.
I'm just gonna play the Groovy Cat. I'd rather bounce the free spirit in this matchup. Come on, bro.
Far out.
He moused over it. He's like, what does that card do?
Everybody, hold with a camera.
Okay. Hero Power does kill that, so that's good. Okay. So that's really good. Bouncing that free spirit is what I want in this matchup. Because you need a lot of armor to survive Sif. And I can get a lot of armor this way. He kills that, I get... My hero power gets me 3 armor. So... And then it'll only get bigger from... It'll only get bigger later. I'll only get more and more armor later.
Look at me.
Okay. Let me guess you got Theotar? It's gonna kind of piss me off if he steals my free spirit. This is the matchup that I want though. Because I'm pretty sure I can win this matchup. Unless I get spammed by Ignis. Or, not spammed by Ignis, scammed by Ignis, I should say. But Topior on 7. Do I go for expensive dragons or do I go for cheap dragons with the dragon tails? You're gonna need a lot of damage, bro. So with this next free spirit I can get up to 5 on my hero power. I really hope he doesn't Theotar me though. I need to draw an Astral Projectionist. I'm gonna take cheap dragons so I can just play them here.
Stay alert, my children.
Ooh, that's a good one. So we play Topior next turn, and then we get infinite 3/3s basically. Well, not infinite, but okay, your turn. Topior is active. He can kill it with a 6/6, but he can also go face for 6, which is pretty good as well. I have a Projectionist in hand, which is good. Should be alright. I'll just say this, Sip does not like armor. So I think we'll be okay. Assuming no shenanigans. Like that.
Is no excuse for bad manners.
Don't take my Unending Swarm. Or my Free Spirit, really. I don't want him to take either one of or that Projectionist is really bad, too. Okay. That's fine. Whatever. Already pinged there. I'm just going to trade it in.
A temporal anomaly.
I wanted to draw first, so that's why I did that. I guess it doesn't matter how I trade here, right? So that's why I did it in that order. But obviously, it didn't really matter too much. Oh, he had silence. It's alright though. Wind Fury. Not quite what was planned. I think a Pelican Diver. Obviously we play the weapon next turn. So my armor's at now 7. Pretty good card, but doesn't have a Viper here. We should be all right. I don't know what 3 cards he got there, because see, Hero Power.
Interesting.
what nature spells we get first.
Drink with me, friend.
Time's running out.
It could be Reno.
You burn some, you earn some.
Time's running out.
Might be dead next turn, maybe. 5 or 3, 6, 9, 14. Kinda wanna play the Unending Swarm eventually. Of course, he gets lucky and hits the minion. Got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 damage.
Interesting. Time is running out.
Oh crap, Fizzle's really good. Might have a copied card, maybe. Wonder what's in that snapshot. Or what's in that Fizzle ETC. So I have 9 damage, 3, 6, 9. Okay, that Pelican's pretty good. He might silence here if he has another Starfish. I don't know if he runs 2 Starfish. Blizzard, okay. I get a couple more armor and I get 1 more attack. He actually just hard runs Blizzard too. I could just kill the Doomsayer, but I have 44 armor. Doomsayers is gonna kill everything, that's fine. This is why I put these board clears in here. Because I might need I might need to clear a board.
We will scour the
Am I dead?
land.
There's no way I'm dead from 70. Wow. That's pretty nuts though. Because now I can't attack and I might not be able to attack for a while. I need to kill those elementals, obviously, so. Okay, this has 2 left. He's dead next turn if he doesn't do something here. He does run Viper in his deck. He didn't draw it earlier, though, thankfully. I can't sit for lethal because I have too much armor. This deck is pretty good against, like, board spamming decks. Or not board spamming decks, but burst damage decks. The counter to Plague Death Knight.